When I was in high school, my first trumpet teacher sent me home with a box set of records one day. It was like The Joy of Music or The Joy of Listening or something like that. It was a collection of like all these masterworks. And I took it home and I devoured it because I was really into music and learning about different kinds of music. And I think it was right after the opening part of The Rite of Spring, on comes this super unexpected piece called Glassworks. I didn't know what to make of it. It kind of blew my mind in a way because it was like so unexpected, and I'd never heard music like this before. And that piece started like what has been really a lifetime fascination with minimal music. And if you don't know what minimal music is, that's totally fine. There's no reason that you should necessarily know what that is. But essentially, it's music where they take very minimal pieces or snippets of music and repeat it in different ways. And when I was listening to it, and really even to this day, I don't know that I can quite explain to you the fascination that I had with this music. I think it has something to do with the patterns and the way that they play out and play off of one another. So sometimes they'll really line up and it sounds harmonious and something more than this simple pattern playing against itself. And then sometimes it's like totally chaotic. And to me, I think it kind of reminds me of our lives and the patterns that we play out in our lives time and again, the kind of hypnotic state that we get into sometimes of just going through the motions of our day and getting on to the next thing, and how sometimes everything just lines up beautifully and it's all working great, and then sometimes it's just chaos. But whatever the case, I wanted to share this with you because it's a music that I still love today, but it's also a music that deeply influenced all of what I do in mystic sound healing. It's the repeating patterns that I found so useful in sound healing music because it lets the mind kind of settle into a pattern and it plays out over time. And there's different ways that the different vibrations and the overtones interact with one another that create these kind of waves, these healing waves of vibration that let the mind get into a really deeply receptive state that is almost hypnotic in a way. So I wanted to share that with you just because, it's always interesting to see where, some of my influences and where this come from. I'm always fascinated with other people's influences and what inspires them to create. So, hey, if you want to share in the comments below, I'd love to hear what inspires you. All right, talk soon. Peace.